For Black History Month, we're talking to DPS principals about how their schools represent the people they're named after. First up, we have Luis Troy. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Cheney Good. I've been a principal here at DPS for over 10 years. I've been in administration for over 20 years. I was first at the Evan Joe Brown Middle School, and then for 5 years, and then I've been at Luis Troy for another 5 years. So I'm just happy to be here.
Tell us about Luis Troy.
Luis Troy is a elementary or pre-K 6 elementary school. It was, of course, named after Luis Troy. She was a renowned educator here in Dayton. At our school, we have roughly about 350 students, all from the surrounding community. We're known as being the DOPE Tigers. DOPE stands for Dedicated to Overcoming Obstacles, Persevering, and Empowering. Ethics is one of the best schools here in the city.
Why was Luis Troy important?
Luis Troy is important because she was actually the first Black educator that pretty much started in the DPS school system when it was after it was integrated. She is also one of the founding members of the Dayton Charter of the NAACP, as well as she helped found the Women's Association, which is now known as the YWCA. So I think it speaks to her character as being one of the renowned African-American figure here in the Dayton area. I like to also mention that she also taught the likes of Paul Lawrence Dunbar, William O. Stokes, which he was an attorney here in Dayton, as well as the engineer James Parsons. So she has some renowned students in her class.
What do students learn about Luis Troy in your building, and how do you celebrate her during Black History Month?
Well, I think one thing that students learn about Luis Troy is that her character. Being that we are known as the DOPE Tigers, I think it goes without saying that she stood for what DOPE stands for. She was dedicated, she overcame obstacles, she persevered, and she empowered each other. And we teach our kids just that. We teach them how to be almost like her, how to be dedicated. What are some ways that they can show that they're dedicated? They can come to school every day, right? So they can show they're dedicated to really being a part of the DPS experience, as well as making sure that they're growing in the right direction. Now, as far as celebrating Luis Troy during Black History Month, she is one of the, of course, starting points that we lead or we kick off our Black History Month celebration. So we always share with families and friends about her life, about her history here in Dayton, because a number of folks probably don't know who Luis Troy is.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about Luis Troy or your school?
I think the final points regarding Luis Troy is that she certainly displays all the characteristics that we're trying to instill in our kids. We're certainly trying to make sure that they have high ethical and moral responsibility, that they understand what that means. Aside from being that they're dedicated, they overcome obstacles, they persevere in power, that they're certainly showing their presence in school. We also want to make sure that we are attempting to make sure that all students are being educated and that they are going to do their very best.